Hello everyone, Pockets here, back again playing some more EVE Online. Once again on Ander, our Alpha Exploration clone, or character, in our Heron. And we are right where we left off. I know it's been a few days since my last recording, and I apologize for that. Weather's been crazy here, it's been really hot. It might even still be a little too hot. I'm hoping my computer doesn't, melt halfway through this recording, but we are going to try it. It should be fine. It's about 30 degrees Celsius. It's like 87.9 or 88 Fahrenheit, whatever it works out to be. So for me, it's pretty hot. We only get this temperature a few days a year, and my air conditioner just isn't up to the task. So we'll just have to live with it. And all that aside, we're going to do this now. Realistically, we could spend a few more days scanning around Highsec, building up some more ISK, but I do have enough technically to replace the ship if I lose it, and because I gave us a little bit between what we have for sale and this, we do have another Heron that I can go get if we need it. I'm going to go ahead and go into Lowsec. I'm just going to do it. I did queue up some other things, so I've got some of my targeting stuff started. We're going to get some of these trained up as far as they go for lock speed and target range and eventually number of targets. That'll help with scanning things quicker. What we did get, so you can see the history here so far for those that are following along at home. It's kind of just the route I've been taking. I think I did miss like an entire day of training because I didn't get to log into them, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to find some nice quiet Lowsec systems. Now I know the space Lowsec is probably a lot more dangerous than finding a quiet nullsec system to do this in, but I'm just not confident in the skills and the fit, so not yet anyway. So what are we looking at? We are looking at Empire factions. Let's do statistics. Why can't I find the statistics? Group by... Is it this one? What am I doing? Oh, there we go. And we want average pilots in space last 30 minutes. So something like this would be good. That's not Lowsec. That's a Lowsec. So if we set the destination there, we are going to hop through these two Lowsec systems to get there. How busy are they? 4 jumps, 5 jumps, 7 jumps. What's this? That's a good one. 6 and 7 jumps. And it does give us this, which isn't too busy. 17 pilots in system. That one's a little busy. So I'm just going to kind of take a second. Something like this would be good. He's going to pull us through that, which should be okay. This is another. We set destination here. And then add waypoint. So that could be a way to go. We're going to have a bit of danger jumping this jump to a gate camp that could be there. Ooh, Eagle held. Maybe not. Isn't that faction warfare? Gerper. Hey, this is a little dead end system. I actually used to live here and come down into here for some exploration. Now it's only 2 spots and it's a dead end, so it doesn't give us much options. But we could poke our head in there and see what we can find. How many jumps is that? Yeah, let's do that. That keeps me close to where I want to be anyway to do market stuff. So that's going to be the thing for today. We're going to pop into these 2 Lowsec systems, Maya and Gerper. We'll pop in, we'll pop out, we'll see what we come out with. Probably a blown up ship. I know it was either Maya or Gerper. I lost my first Astero in. Exploring and watching Netflix, probably like I shouldn't have been. I'm actually going to go ahead and bring this stuff closer to where we're going to go. But once we are about to jump into the Lowsec system, I will bring you guys back. So hold tight, and we're going to go do this thing. Alright guys, and we're about to enter Torvi, which is our last Highsec system before we hit this little tiny Lowsec pocket. Could get hairy. I don't know what we're going to expect on this side. I don't know if the people that used to live there like 5 years ago still do. But we'll see what happens. It's going to be exciting. So the first stage, when I do this type of thing, whether it's Lowsec or nullsec, even wormholes, I haven't done a whole lot of wormholes, is to set up a few bookmarks and set up some gate perches. So it'll be nice here because there's only going to be the in and out gate for, well, there's going to be 1 gate in Gerper and 2 in Maya that we do. And we have to, it's going to be tricky because we have to do it without a cloak. Usually I'm cloaked while I'm doing some of this stuff, so there's a very good chance whatever happens I am going to die. But I'll just show you how I usually do these things in my approach. The first thing is the shortcut for creating a bookmark is Control B. So if you hit Control B and enter, it'll create a bookmark really quick. I like to use that mid-warp just to create some safes as we go, as we're warping between different bodies. So I will usually leave the gate heading to something. It'll be an asteroid belt. Usually not a moon, though we can probably get away with that now, because if you warp to the moon at 100, it's not quite so bad. Definitely not the sun. We might actually use some citadels if there's any that show that we can dock at them. They're like free-ported. We might create some preliminary bookmarks between things and the station. Just because we can tether at the station if we need a breather. Since we don't have a cloak, we can't cloak up for a breather, so I'm hoping we'll find some. But let's get in there and I'll show you what I do. So Control B, enter. That's how we create a quick bookmark mid-warp. And it's just a nice thing to do. Like if I want to do it between this gate and the Maya gate, I'd wait. We're in warp. Control B, enter. And we now have a bookmark right here. So what I do is I usually create a few, create the safes. Yep, that's okay. Just going to go ahead and go, let's go, whatever. We're not going to shoot anything, so it doesn't really matter. So we have Viper, Carnage, I don't know. Nothing here. There is a place we can dock. We hit quick hit a D-scan. Nothing. So let's grab, we should be able to dock here. So what we're going to do is we're going to warp to it. If he's hunting us, he already knows what we are as soon as we decloak. He'll be on D-scan. So, and as we're mid-warp here, say it about there. Oops, that's a little closer than I would have liked, but hey. Control B, enter. Didn't work. Got it that time. So we should tether. Check D-scan, constantly checking D-scan. Local is up. Okay, we're tethered. Buys us a minute here. So this is not a really good safe, but we'll keep it for now. And, you know, usually this would be less, you wouldn't want to do this in the position we're in right now, but we're going to. So we're going to go back to the Torvi gate first. There's nothing on D-scan, so he's either cloaked or he's not there, and we're going to set up a gate perch. These are so that we can warp to the gate without warping right to the gate. So what I usually do is I like to warp within 100. And we'll see how this works.
Warp drive active.
So this is how I set up a gate perch. So I showed you the safe, even though we didn't get a good one, but we do have a station we can dock at, or at least tether at. So that'll be helpful. So we're going to warp to this at 100. We're going to keep watching. Oh, he's a Punisher. So we're going to get ready to warp back here. See, he might be at that. No, he's not. Okay. So we'll watch for the Punisher. We're going to pick a distance, and we're going like this. Up and back from the gate. Keep this selected. Micro warp drive on. Okay, he's off D-scan again. That's fine. So this is where micro warp drive comes in handy, and you just want to wait till you're at least 150 kilometers off of this gate. And if you're going to live in an area and do a lot of stuff there, create multiple perches so you can warp between them as well. But if you're just passing through, you're going to come back out the same way you came in. It's good to set these up so you can check gates. So we're just going to come up here. Doesn't even matter. We'll get to about 150. We're going to align. We're going to Control B. Torvi gate 1. And warp off. So there we have Torvi gate 1. We're going to remove this safe because it didn't really work. It was like half an AU from the station that we were going to use anyway. Check D-scan. It's a nice small system too, so we can catch most, like everything but this, and maybe some anomalies. So this guy's out here doing something. He's in a Punisher, so maybe he's ratting. We do have some stuff we can scan. We'll get to that in a minute. Oops. Alright, so now let's set our next destination. We're going to set up our Gerper gate, which we can actually see from here, but we're going to warp to it at 100 and do the same thing again. So warp within 100. Keep an eye on D-scan. And I'm just constantly pounding it. And we'll make sure we have our retarder that we're allowed to use selected. Now if you don't have this, you just bounce to a safe. Keep safe. So we would have kept that first safe and we just kept bouncing to it. Probably made 3 more by now, but as we're warping between these things. Okay. So we're going to pick another random location. Let's not go up and let's go down this time. Warp drive on. No Punisher on scan. Now he may be in something cloaked now. So we'll see what happens here. I'm just going to keep it going, keep watching. Now, normally when I'm not talking, I would have launched my probes at this point as well, and I'd be scanning, but because I'm talking and it's been a while, I'm a bit rusty, I'm not going to multitask, but I would normally be scanning as well while making my safes and my gate purchase. This is Gripper Gate B, Gripper Gate 1. I do have folders for all these things. I usually sort them out after. And what we can do, we don't really need a safe. We'll launch those.
Warp drive active.
And we'll close that and we'll warp back to the tether. Now we will have to watch to make sure he doesn't try to bump us off, but we can scan pretty safely from tether. So that's not bad. If we didn't have that option again, I would be creating safes. I'd be doing this from a safe. I usually do this cloaked from a safe, which is a lot safer than doing it tethered to a station, or to a citadel, or refinery in this case. But we're going to go ahead and scan that at 4. I didn't even check. Yes, 4 AU. And then flip back here while that scans. Keep an eye on here. Let's just shrink this up so we can make sure we're tethered. And we'll just see what happens. Now, obviously he's going to know what we're doing if he's watching it all, so he could be waiting for us in one of these, and that's all part of the fun. What I won't do is, since he's here, I'm not actually going to run it, but I'll scan it in case we come back and he's not here. It's good practice. Does it tell us what it is yet? Nope. Okay. So because it saves now, it saves your scan data between systems, as long as you don't log out. Go ahead and scan this up, so if we come back and it's empty, we can just run it. What do you got? Nothing. Okay, we're going to get in the center on it. I thought I clicked it, but it must not have taken. There we go. Again, super rusty, and I'm watching D-scan. I'm watching everything as close as I can. It's possible he's docked up while I'm in here as well. Just because maybe he's ratting or doing something. We could say hi, but maybe. Just say hi, I don't care. People say you probably shouldn't, but I'm a friendly person. If he wants to come kill me for saying hi, then that's fine. He probably won't answer, would be my guess. But since it's just me and I'm not going to affect anybody else's anything. So there's one. That's a relic site. Mass grave. Ooh. Well, and since nothing's on D-scan, I might risk scanning it. It's probably stupid, but it's got to have some adventure, right? We're actually going to bring this up to 4. 2, 4. Back to D-scan. Double tap. Double tap. And B. More here. Interesting. Yeah, see, he's not going to answer me. He's probably waiting for me to leave so he can get back to whatever he was doing, and that's fine. Okay. I guess I'll take that one. Alright. If he wants me to scan this one down, I will scan this one down. Constantly on spacebar to bring up that D-scan and keep working. Again, usually I do this cloaked, but we had a working citadel here and I don't have a cloak, so use what tools we have. Wormhole, don't care. Okay, let's get on this one. Let's just, since the first scan didn't work, we're going to go up to 8. It'd be nice, honestly, if we could have the readout for at least the size here. Or some indication. Other than, but I know it's 8, I know it's big enough because that's there, so there we go, D-scan up. That's all good, and so far so good. And the relic site is right there. Let's get rid of these cosmic signatures for now. Oh no, not cosmic signatures, one of the other ones. There we go. Alright, and what are you? Excellent, D-scan. Nothing. Alright. We're just going to work our way down. Roughly, my skills seem to be high enough that I can do these ones pretty easy. They are a little higher than the Highsec ones, but so far so good. They're not quite as hard as the Nullsec ones. We will run into some different antiviruses and bits, so keep that in mind as well. There'll be some new stuff. I don't remember exactly which allotment Lowsec has over Null and Highsec, which ones carry over. I don't think the spider one does, but I think the one that buffs the defense value of all other antiviruses is in Lowsec. Forget what they're called, we'll find out. It's going to be an interesting time, but we are doing it, and there's no reason not to. What are we at? We're at 4? 2. Let's go up to 4. Check there. Yeah, that's centered. Okay. Whew. And then we have this wormhole, which we don't care about. And yeah, so whatever this is, we'll see. Okay. There. And there. Oops! And in my rush, I didn't size it down. Is he still here? He is. Okay, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to shrink this down further so we can watch local as well, just in case he brings in some friends. If we start seeing activity. It's a nice thing with these nice little dead end stuff. They're small systems, and someone usually owns them, but if you can come in when they're not home, they're usually pretty quiet. Again, I got caught in probably this system or the next one was my first estero loss while doing these sites while watching Netflix. Oops. And that was on Kel, way back. In fact, it might not even been Netflix, it might have just been YouTube, now that I'm thinking about it. Data site. Bring it down. Right, so that's going to get us our scan. He's not here. We'd see him. He's docked up. He's either docked up here, he's in in a citadel somewhere. So I'm going to actually risk, or he's cloaked. It's the other possibility. He's waiting at this data site for me to come in, which is entirely possible. So we'll see here. Did I shrink it? I think I did. He wasn't a Punisher though, so I guess we'll see. What? Is there new sites? Did new stuff come in? No, those are the wormholes that I didn't. Okay. Excellent. So we'll recall our probes. Now, normally my recommendation is don't run these sites while this guy's here. But for the sake of a video and having some fun, I'm going to risk it. We're going to do this relic site first. Now, I was told... let's see, it's 16 AU, so we're going to create a bookmark on our way. This will do a dual purpose of not having to warp all the way back every time. So we're just going to wait till we're about half, so like 8-ish. Like there. Go, enter. And D-scan up. We're going to live on D-scan. So one of the things you can do is apparently bookmark. Wow, we don't want all these. You can bookmark these and warp back and forth. But I'm not going to do that for the sake of this video, because that's the longer way to do it. So you bookmark each of these, and you can warp in and out. I'm just going to do it this way, and we'll keep an eye on D-scan. And we'll pulse the micro warp to get close, and we'll just do them one at a time. This will watch for probes and everything. Stop, 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 stop. Screwed that up by not paying attention. Alright. So get back in. So you can see it's going to be a bigger grid, but not much, but it's also going to have scarier things and more things that we can use. It's also going to have better bonuses, like the upgrades and stuff. So you can see I'm pulsing. Alright. You can see that I'm hitting D-scan constantly. I'm watching here because if I see red flashes, I need to be able to quickly warp to something. I don't even care what. Open that. Do it all. Next one. Go quick. D-scan up. I should switch my spacebar to launch the D-scan window as well. That'd be smart. Undo that. Micro warp by pulse. One click. Spacebar. So pretty much after every action, I pound space. As we get close, we will switch to orbiting. And as our speed comes down, we should just whip into it. Beautiful. Okay, we'll hack this one. Keeping an eye out. Use those right away, since holding on to them. No, not that way. Not that way. That's gonna hurt. Wow. That was painful. I'm gonna miss this one. Let's see what this is. Ugh, what's this do? It's advanced, yeah, it's just a standard. But we're gonna fail this hack, probably. Yep, right here. But we get a second try. D-scan. Nobody else new in local. Let's hit it again. That was just a bad run. I didn't get anything good. Go this way. Grab that. D-scan. You want to be as quick as you can here, without overdoing it. Ugh. Oops, why did I take that one? That's dumb. It was such a waste. Got it that time, though. Watching T-scan, watching overview. Open it up. Nothing found. Go to the next one. Pulse the micro warp. One hit. And it. D-scan back up. Alright. This way. Ugh. What? I meant to go here. I'm watching too many windows. Can we go up here? 2, 1. Wrench will do. 2, 1, 2. He's in here somewhere. There? Where is he? There's a wrench. He's not in there. Is he up here? And no, 2. Here maybe. Oh, wrench. D-scan. Got it. Alright. And we'll just quickly loot this. Head to the next one. This one's really far away. This would be one to bounce on, but we'll just go with the microwave Rev 2 pulse. Too far away even to lock. Back to D-scan. I used to have it set up so spacebar would launch the window and scan, I thought, but maybe oh no. I'm going to bounce off that rock. Not good. We can turn this off now. We can orbit this. D-scan and no news. So I'm pretty okay here. Again, normally I probably wouldn't even have run it, but, you know, doing it on camera, at least if I lose the ship, it's good video. Go this way and see what's over here. 2, so down here, nope, down here. 5, up here. Wrench, do it, spacebar. That's not what we want. There he is. Okay, let's loot it. Spacebar. Loot. Next one. Unlock, lock. Spacebar. Go back to D-scan. Come on. The other thing you can do is pull your D-scan window out. But I'm used to seeing it here, so I just deal with it. We gotta pulse the micro warp drive. Gotta get our asses over there. Oh, sorry, I just touched the microphone. Gotta get over there. Go, go, go. And beautiful, we'll orbit it. Spacebar, constantly spamming it. Oops. Can lock it. And we have to be within 6. So we're getting there. Spacebar. And ooh, this is a shield. It increases our defense. Oops, I meant to use it. That's not one that you use right away. I'm just dumb. It actually protects you against the next 2 hits, which is nice. We're gonna go this way. 3, 2, 1. Spacebar. Anything here? There. Ooh, it's a big one. All right, so we'll see if we can get him. I think we're okay. See, he was yellow. He's a little harder, so this should be a decent. If it hasn't been picked over, which sometimes happens. No, that's not bad at all. I mean, there's nothing super special, but it's... If we can get out of here with this, we've now paid for our ship. And so we're going to pop on over to this one. We're going to micro warp. Lock it. Oh, it's too far away. 39. There we go. Get us over there. We're going back to D-scan. Keep spamming it. Beautiful. And this is how I would run all the sites. So we are in Lowsec. I did that too soon. Let's we can do one more pulse. Keep D-scan going. I'm gonna wait for a second in case we slingshot out of range, which is entirely possible. Because if you leave your range of your analyzer, the hack fails, and it counts as a failure. So you only get 2 tries. 5, 5, 5. We're gonna go this way. Wow, 5, 4. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. 1. D-scan. We'll leave those. Let's go this way. 4, 3, 2. Okay. 2, 1. Wrench. Use it. Go. 1. Aha. D-scan. Last can. This is the most dangerous can in the room. Because if there's a cloaky, he's going to... And we can warp back to this for a second and see what we got. So, there we go. This is our first one relic site in Lowsec. We didn't get anything overly exciting, but for our 10 minutes and our... I guess this is counting all of the loot, but it was like 3 million for the ship. We've now made 16 million. So at this point, we could keep going deeper and risk it, or we can leave. So now I'm going to assume we spent a couple hours, we've scanned both of these sites, and we're done with them for now, and we're going to go home. This is why we built perch sites. So we take a quick shot at D-scan now. Both gates are within range, so we know there's nothing there. But if it was a bigger system and your gate you're coming to wasn't in range, we can just warp to the Torvi gate. This is our perch. Actually, the other thing I'll do before we even do that, go into people and places, go into places. This is where you sort your bookmarks. So I would have a folder. So we're good here. Check D-scan. Create folder. Exploration, just to keep it organized. See, and then we can go like this. Just drag them in. And this is our safe, so we're going to edit it. This is the other way you can do it. If you go to edit, we go safe 1. We can even say Maya safe 1 if you want. Doesn't really matter. And we're going to put it in exploration. And there's all of our folders. And then the nice thing is when you right click, you have the folder, and only if there's bookmarks in that system will they show up. So now we have our nice little... Now it is 1 extra drop, so it's a little slower, but it's nice when you're trying to figure out where to go. Now I can also come back and I know I have been to these areas and that sort of thing. So now we're about to leave. We're in Maya. We've done Gerper. It's all clean. We're on our way back. And we're going to hit the Torvi gate. And we know there's someone here, but we're going to pretend that it's outside of our D-scan range. We're going to go to our Torvi gate perch. We're going to warp within 0. That's going to put us 150 off the gate in a random location. So it's very unlikely unless somebody saw you and guessed and kind of set something up near where they think you're going to be. I'm going to 07 this guy, so he knows I'm leaving. But yeah, so we're here. We can see the gate. There's nothing on grid that's going to kill us. You can see here, boom, there's the gate. Oops, wrong gate. There's the gate, all nice and safe. Because we're more than 150 away, we can just jump it from here. So that's why I use the gate perch. It has to be at least 150 kilometers. You can't warp if you're closer than 150 kilometers to an object. So you have to have at least 150. If it's 300, it doesn't matter. It does make your warp between them a little longer, but it also means it's harder for them to guess where you are. And there we go. So now we've done it, and we can dock up and be all nice and safe with our loot from that Lowsec system, and we can move on to the next little pocket. So that's how I would tackle a Lowsec exploration. It's a nice quick video. We are going to leave it there with this series because I'm going to do more of that. I'm going to do a deeper one where I don't have to explain everything next time because I've now done so. And I don't think I missed anything. We might try, now that I'm not explaining the bookmarks and the safes and all of that. Actually, the next one we'll do better safes. We're going to set up to live in these two systems maybe, even if I don't actually live here, but we're going to set up as if we are. So I would set up my series of bookmarks in the next video. So all the safes, I'd probably want at least 4 safes, and I'd want things like get one safe and then warp from that safe to another system or another object and make a bookmark between those 2 points and just keep spidering them like that so they're not in line. But we'll do all that in the next video. This one I just wanted to show you how I do a quick and dirty This is like day trip style. If I'm just going to go in, grab the loot, and get out, which is what we did. So, yeah, you got to take risks. And again, not including the stuff I already did in Highsec. We go to market, we sell this, we probably get, I'm going to say 10 to 15. Probably get at least 10 at one of the markets. And that already buys us an entire new Heron. So, totally worth it. All you have to do is get out once and you can buy, well, 2 even. So, don't be afraid to go and risk your ships down on Lowsec, especially cheap things like this. As always, folks, if you have any comments or anything you'd like to see me do in the next video, or the next few videos, definitely let me know down in the comments below. If you saw any glaring mistakes I made, because I'm a noob and I suck and I haven't done this in so long, also let me know that. But I think we did pretty well. And as always, take care. See you all next time. I'm out of here.